Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Billy Oldboy from The Edge of Reason, answering a few questions for Rock Lifestyle UK. So, first question. Who are the members of The Edge of Reason and what are their roles? Alright, so we got 5 members in the group. We got our singer and frontman, row 7. He's singing, screaming, writing guitar riffs, writing songs, lyrics. He also writes and programs all the synthy backing tracks for our songs. We got our drummer, Nico. He's playing the drums. We got our bass player, Danny. Our second guitar player, Alex, who does rhythm guitar and also solo guitar. And we got me, Billy. I'm playing the rhythm guitar. I'm playing singing the background vocals live. And I also write lyrics, write songs for our group. Alright, second question. How did The Edge of Reason form? So the band formed in 2012, but the band was reformed in 2016, I guess. Though this is the moment when I came to the band. I met the singer, row 7, at the Edge of Reason show in those days. And I was pretty impressed by him and by the group. And so I asked The Edge of Reason if they wanted to join a concert with where I was playing with my former band, and they said yes, and we played the concert together. And afterwards, I read maybe a few months later or so, I read on Facebook that the guitar player was leaving The Edge of Reason in those days, and so I thought maybe it would fit if I joined the group. So I connected with row 7 and we met, and he showed me the songs and everything. And ever since, it turned out pretty good. So I'm pretty happy that I'm in the group now. And the other guys, Alex and Nico, joined the group a few months later. So we were looking for a drummer, as there was no drummer in the group, and we were looking for a second guitar player. And the former drummer of the group knew Nico, as he was giving Nico drum lessons. So he asked Nico if he wanted to try to jam with us, to play some songs with us. And he came around and was pretty good. He impressed us. So he was so young at those days, he still is. And such a good drummer for his age. And we were pretty impressed by him. And he had another guy he knew from a former band, which was Alex, which is a pretty good guitar player too. And so Alex came around and played some songs with us, and also joined the group by the end of 2016, I guess, or beginning of 2017 or something. Yeah. And that's how we all got together. And I will try. And I will try. So the third question is, what key artists influence The Edge of Reason? So of course the music we listen to is influencing us to create music. But it's a pretty hard question, as we are 5 individuals in the group and everybody in the group is listening to different bands. But for me, I listen to a lot of older rock music from the 80s, like Guns N' Roses, Motley Crue, Bon Jovi, stuff like that. I also listen to modern rock music, of course, from, for example, Papa Roach, Asking Alexandria, Escape the Fate. I listen to a lot of post-grunge, like bands like Stained or Seether, or grunge, like Nirvana or Soundgarden. I also like punk rock from, for example, the Distillers or Radio Dead ones from Berlin, Germany. So there are a lot of influences, a lot of different styles. Row 7 and me, we also like to listen a lot to synthwave, bands like Carpenter Brü or Via Magonia. We're pretty much influenced, I guess, by all of this music. But how it floats in the product of music that we create, I guess I can't verbalize that because it's more like a subconscious process. So, but if you listen hard enough, you will find this music in our music. Well, question number 4 is, where do you see yourselves in 5 years' time? Well, I hope we're still together, still creating great music together, still friends. Hope we're still rocking the crowds and maybe selling some more records. We see. Alright, question number 5. What was our favorite venue to play so far? So our favorite venue was the Woodstock Festival, which we played last year, which was great. It was a big adventure to get there. As to get in the Ukraine, we had to wait for 6 hours on the border and had to drive 10 hours to get to the border. And but it was great. The festival was in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the woods. The people were awesome. They were camping in the woods without any camping sites or something, but they were camping wild in the woods. And it was such a great audience and such a great experience, and the concert was awesome. So this was great. Alright, the next questions, as I can see, are about our album Sting, which is coming out on the 25th of October this year. And the first question about the album is, what is this album all about? Well, the album, I would say, is about the sublimation of mental problems, inner demons we're battling, problems we're facing in everyday life, negative thoughts, feelings. And this album is about making something positive out of it. So taking all these negative things, all these problems, and turn it into something beautiful, turn it into music, and turn it into lyric. So that's what it's all about. And the album title Sting is kind of a metaphor for this meaning of music to us, that music is something that can help you to process negative things, to overcome negative feelings, to overcome negative events, negative things happening in your life. And that's what's music for us. So it's kind of a self-defense mechanism that helps us to get along and to deal with negative things and make something beautiful out of it. So, next question. What inspired you to put this album together? Well, as I said before, concerning the lyrics, we were pretty much inspired by problems we're facing every day, our inner demons, and so on, all this kind of stuff I said before. But concerning the songs and the music, we were inspired by the goal of writing good songs, of writing catchy songs that get stuck in your brain, that have catchy melody lines, catchy guitar lines. We're also inspired by synthwave music. Our singer Row 7 who's doing the programming for the backing tracks is also, like me, a big fan of synthwave, and he also likes 21 Pilots. So this kind of influence also inspired the album. So yeah, we were going more in a kind of mainstream direction by doing more catchy structures of the songs and more catchy melody lines. Well, next question goes, what is your songwriting process? Alright, our songwriting process usually goes like this. Either Row 7 or me start with the idea for the song, and we record a demo of the song at home. And then we bring this demo to the band and start to work on the song with the band. And then with this version of the song with the band, we go to our producer and he also adds ideas to it, and we produce the song, and then finally someday it's done.
I'm Row 7, singer from The Edge of Reason, and this is an interview from Rock Lifestyle UK. What do you think about the review we wrote about your new single? I think it started very funny, and I think the review put the topic pretty straight, and also I'm very thankful for the positivity in it. What is your new single about? It's about stress and work, and when people push themselves way too hard to get to a destination they probably will never reach. And I think this causes so many people to get mentally ill, and yeah. What inspired you to write this song? Not a long time ago I was very stressed out and mentally blocked, artistically blocked. I wanted to write songs and couldn't do it for a long time because of the stress and the mental stress. And I wanted to push myself to write a song, but then I got the idea that I could write about this issue that I'm feeling not making progress, and yeah, and that's when Squeezed Lemon was made. What is it like to work with Joey Sturgis, who mastered albums for bands such as Asking and Alexandria? Honestly, it was very professional, and it was casual, and it's just amazing what he's capable of, and yeah, he has such an experience, and we were really amazed about the sound he made, and we are very honored and thankful for that.
Hi guys, it's Alex from The Edge of Reason, and today I will answering some questions from the good guys of Rock Lifestyle UK. Enjoy! So, let's start with the first question. The first one is, what is your first thought every time you get up on stage to perform? Yeah, really interesting. I don't really think about anything. I just try to stay calm and relaxed, and yeah, that's basically it. trying to have a good time with my guys and with the fans and enjoy the show. So, question number 2. Should we be expecting any upcoming tours, shows this year or next year? Yes, of course. But I don't know really every date by heart. So for these informations, you can visit our website or Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram, and you get all informations from there. Am I pushing myself too much? So, and the next one. What is the dream venue that you would like to play at? A very interesting and good question. And I think for me personally, it's pretty easy. I would say it's the Wacken Open Air. Because I think for a rock metal musician, this is the place to be. And that would be pretty amazing. And yeah, maybe in the future. Who knows? And the last one. Will you be coming to the United Kingdom anytime soon? Unfortunately, not yet, but that's definitely on the top of our wish list. And I mean, Germany is not far away, and we will definitely make this happen, guys. So be curious.
What are your most embarrassing and awkward moments? Ooh, there are a lot of, I guess. Maybe when I was in school, years ago, many years ago, I had a cold. I guess I had a cold because I needed to sneeze, but hadn't got any tissues with me. So I sneezed and all the stuff came out and everybody laughed at me and were disgusted. Yeah. Okay. Favorite energy drink and why? Honestly, I'm more of a coffee fan, but sometimes I drink energy drinks too, but most of the time it's not my taste. But one energy drink I thought was very tasteful, and it was from Red Bull, the cranberry one, but unfortunately in Germany they are out of stock. They're nowhere to find anymore, and yeah. And why? Because it tastes good. If you had unlimited money, what would be the first thing you'd buy? Good question. I think a new, bigger home with a studio in it, and with a rehearsal room, and all possibilities to live out your music, and no neighbors there we can disturb, I guess. Just give me more caffeine, and I do what you want. Do you listen to pop music? If so, who is your favorite pop artist? Yeah, I guess I listen to pop music sometimes, but no specifically artist, except I think that could be a pop artist, maybe. I'm a huge fan of 21 Pilots. I know every song of them, and they are just amazing. And if you can call it a pop band or pop music, I guess so. Yeah, 21 Pilots. Do you have any funny moments you'd like to share? My cat is crying outside and she wants to get in. I'll get her. This is Lexi. Lexi? Oh.
Right through my brain.